Hello. I thought I'd stop and take a little break and show what I've been doing lately. It's not that much, but keeps me busy. Been working on a bunch of works dealing with stencils, like that, and in a much smaller scale than I'm usually working. Doing these small 5x7, I don't know what you call them, paintings, graphic works, using found object stencils, repeating them, hands, flowers, lots of things, and then using spray paints like these. I like Plutonium brand, also Montana. This is basically acrylic paint, I guess. Now, the face stencil is me before I cut my hair. And this is what it looks like. It's a rubber stamp that I ordered. I made it from a photograph that I then uploaded and worked on it with one of the apps in my iPhone. My iPhone is my second studio. I can keep it in my pocket or in my purse and do all kinds of things with it. But this particular rubber stamp is not very big, 3x4, and it cost me around $50. But I have been using it a lot and experimenting with different types of paint. I found that the stamp pad ink wasn't good for what I wanted to do with it. So I started using Montana fluid inks and other things. The spray paints don't work well on the stamp pad because they dry too quickly. So it's all been a learning experience. And I've been working on these blocks and also small canvases. But I'm trying to keep the scale pretty small. But at the same time, I'm working on larger pieces. These are all 36 inches square. These are the first layers. They are by no means done. They look more like this when they're done. Again, using the stencils and spray paints. And they are an outgrowth of the encaustics that I do. All of it's about layering and experimenting with different materials. And so I'm working small. These pieces are all going to be, they're kind of experimental. I guess I said that already. The kind of stencils that I use are rollers that make this kind of like zigzag, and then I use letters, numbers, any kind of texture. I guess this kind of goes along with my found object history. So I find these, I buy them, and I get them from places other than art supply stores. Not so surprisingly. Graphic design companies, architectural kinds of situations. That's what these are used for. I really like these directional arrows. But these are all, I use these on smaller pieces. So on a big painting, what I have to do is enlarge the stencils. Now these are some that have been used. You can see that they've got a lot of paint on them. And the spray paint builds up, which is not a bad thing, because when it cracks, if it comes off, it makes a texture on the painting. I don't mind that. I'm not trying to duplicate these elements directly, but I really use them as a way to build up texture or crud, or I like to use doilies. This is a piece of a doily. That makes it really nice kind of design when you spray through it. So I go through all of this stuff, and here's some more of these. And this is just on cardstock. And it's really nice. A bunch of these are going to be seen in Hamburg. I think about 25 of them. Oh, that's some of the doily. That's kind of interesting. You know, everybody has to go through a period of experimentation. At least I do. I'm not trying to... I'm really critical of my painting. Especially in the last couple years. I haven't felt that it's what I want it to be, but you can't stop. You have to keep on working. So I decided to just sit down and do these things. And I'm learning a lot about how to experiment, how to be loose, how to be easy on myself. Mainly more. Oh, here's some more. Yeah. Like these are in progress. So I just get these and I'll sit down and I'll just do loads and loads of them. Let's see what's back here. That's a real old one. But I'm also seeing that some of the marks that I make are brought to the present. And these are some that on paper. I'm very physical with the paint going on. Again, these are beginnings. And what I've learned is that you have to, what is it? Don't critique your work out of existence. I've got a show coming up in September, a little less than a year from now. And what I want to do is just experiment. Well, here's more of my spray paints. Oh, I'm watching a movie. Yeah, these I started the other day. I just rolled on some paint right there, some acrylic paint. Came in that big bucket. Well, that's update. As I change these, oh, there's a whole stack of those over there too. As I change these, I'll make another report. Bye.